Greetings, Bobby W6IWN here. Today we're going to talk about some of these Tidradio accessories. They just recently sent me a few accessories I thought I would share with you guys. Starting with the Tidradio 771 antenna. So in one hand I'm holding the Nagoya 771. In the other hand I'm holding the Tidradio 771. Can you guess which one? We'll take a closer look in a minute and see what the difference is. They also sent me this. I'd like to call it the nub. It's the TD-805S. This thing's about 2.4 inches. It claims to have a 2.51 dB gain on 2 meters and 3 dB gain on 70 centimeters. We'll take a closer look at that too. And then we got the Tidradio HM60 hand mic they sent me. It's also a speaker. It's pretty nifty. It's got a clip. I don't really walk around with the mics, but it could come in handy too in your car. If you have your radio somewhere low, you can't hear the speaker, you could clip this closer. If you do walk around with mics, it's perfect for you. All right, let's take a closer look at some of these accessories. First right here, this antenna, that is the Tidradio TD-805S. It claims to have 2.15 dB on 2 meters and 3 dB gain on 70 centimeters. This is the new hand mic. It's also a speaker mic that obviously plugs into your Kenwood jack here. It has a clip. This is the TD-HM60 hand mic. And these things are all super cheap on sale right now. I think it's like $7.99 for a 2-pack of these. I want to say the mic's like $5.99 or so. All right, jump into the next antenna that they have. It's the new Tidradio TD-771. If that sounds familiar to you, it might be because Nagoya makes a 771 antenna. We'll be comparing those side by side here in a minute and taking a closer look. Anyhow, this is the stock antenna that comes with the Tidradios. I have not been able to find out what the gain is on the stock antenna yet. I've emailed TID, however, it's the weekend, and they haven't got back to me yet. So once I do get that information, I will post it below in the comments. But if you do know, please leave a comment. All right, let's take a look at the 771 antennas side by side. Just so you know, this one is the Nagoya 771 here below. And then this is the new Tidradio 771 up here on the top. So I gave them a close look and they look pretty much exactly the same except the base. They're both 14.9 inches. I noticed the Nagoya starts a little larger at the bottom, if you can see that, and then it gets skinnier at the top. The Tidradio starts larger for a longer amount, and then there's a short, skinny spot on top. So if I was to flip this upside down, they're exactly the same from what I'm seeing here. Let's go to the wider part. Looks like we have 4.2. 3.5, 3.6. Tidradio. .5, 3.6, and then the wider part, about 4.4. All right, the construction of these antennas looks very similar to me. Unfortunately, I don't have a nano VNA right now or the correct meter to do some sweeps and give you some more information on them, but I do hope to show you that in the future. All right, let's take a listen to this mic, and I'm going to compare it to the radio itself, and we'll see what you think. This is the weather, NOAA. So this is the speaker. That is just the radio speaker. That's the mic. And that's the radio. All right, I wanted to find a way that I can test these antennas to show you guys the difference. So I found a guy in my radio club who lives nearby where we can do some simplex and hopefully get some variations in these. I'm also inside of a stucco building. So let's give it a shot. I already called him on the phone and set it up. So he is standing by on the other end of the radio. We're going to start with the stock antenna first. K6STW6IWN.
W6IWN and K6ST up the hill from you in Reno. Let's see. You got a little path noise. How much power are you running?
I'm doing, I believe, about 4 watts. 4 watts on the stock Tidradio antenna, stock antenna.
Well, I hear you fine. I would put your path noise at 40 or 50%. So, and wherever you're standing and holding the radio, over.
Okay, thanks. I'm going to switch antennas. I'm going to go to this new Tidradio 771 antenna and give that a shot. Stand by a second while I screw it on. All right, let's screw on this 771. Okay, now I have the 771 antenna. Is there any difference?
Well, you're louder on the audio. I would put you at about 75% on the audio and about 25% on the background noise. Part of it is you're inside, I think. Back to you.
Okay, so it sounds like it's slightly better on the 771 in this scenario.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if possible to go outside and do the test and see where we go from there.
Here, let me screw on this little one real quick and see if there's any difference on that. K6STW6IWN, calling you with a nub antenna.
Okay, so where you're at this time, you're 90% noise and 10% signal based on what's going on now, over.
All right, so far it sounds like this one is the worst, the stock was in the middle, and then the longer one was the best in this test.
Yeah, so if the first one was the middle one, and the second one was the longer one, and the third one was the dinky one, that is correct.
All right, let's take a look at Tidradio's website under accessories. I will post links to everything in the video description below if you are interested in checking this out. So this little TD-805S, I call the nub antenna, that is on sale right now for $7.77 for a 2-pack. So you can get 2 of these for under $8. The 771, not the Nagoya, but the Tidradio 771, currently at the time of this video is on sale for $3.99. And then the hand mic is on there for $6.99. And it looks like they also have a new Bluetooth mic that is wireless. That's new to me. I'm not sure what radios that works with. So if that's something you're interested in checking out, go ahead and go there. Well, that was the test. Thanks for watching. I got to answer this call. 7-3.